I actually wasn't looking to enter the sports industry.
Right.
But it's true that I've always had a big passion for sports, and especially for football. No, so ever since I was a kid, I'm half Italian, half Dutch. But I've lived most of my life in Spain, in Madrid. So yeah, all of those countries have a very big footballing heritage. No, and I'm fans in Italy of Lazio, in Holland of Ajax because of my father, and in Spain, where I've lived most of my life, in Madrid, of Real Madrid. No,
Right.
So yeah, football has been very close to me. I'm one of the co-founders and owners of World Football Summit. So actually, the seed of World Football Summit is a company called Nexus, which I started back in 2006. Nexus, what Nexus does is promote commercial relations between Spain and different countries. Right. And we did that mainly by helping business delegations that came from abroad. We help them network and create and engage with potential investors, clients, customers, etc. And to do that, we organized a lot of events. So Nexus became specialized in event organization. And one of the problems that Nexus had, though, was that some of the events that we organized did not happen on a yearly basis. No, we had clients whom we organized an event 1 year, and maybe we wouldn't do another one for another 3-4 years. No, so there wasn't a lot of repeat business. Right. And but back in 2012, I collaborated in the organization of an event which is now called South Summit, which is one of the biggest startup events and entrepreneurial events in Spain. The idea was very close to what was being done in other countries, in the US, and for example in Ireland, such as Web Summit. Right. In Spain at the time, an event that would bring together the main startups of the Spanish startup ecosystem did not exist, and so I collaborated in this event in order to bring them together and to attract investors, both national and international. So I worked in that project.
Nice.
And just that event became a very big event, and it became a company in itself, because each year, the event becomes bigger, more prestigious, more people come. So I actually participated in that first edition. I was one of the people who actually had the idea and developed the concept of the whole event. But after the first year, we left. So at Nexus, one of the ideas that we had was to find another niche in another industry where that meeting point did not exist.
Right.
And actually, it was one of our employees at Nexus who now works for La Liga. He's the head of La Liga in Africa, in South Africa.
Nice.
Marcos, who had the idea and saying, "Listen, why don't we do something around the football industry?" No. And at the time, that was back in 2015. Well, there was a lot of talk about football, becoming an industry and developing really, a whole sector around it. That it's not only sports, but there's a whole economy around it. Which isn't evident, because maybe 10-12 years ago, having a football club in Spain and anywhere in the world really was probably not a good business, but things changed. There were and there's been a huge development, so we had the idea, we started looking, and we were surprised to see that in Spain, a country with such a huge footballing heritage, an event that would bring together the key stakeholders of this industry did not exist. So we had the idea, we developed it, and we decided, to put all our efforts into making it happen. So really, yeah, how I got into the football industry was not because I had, I wanted to work in the industry, but really because I